Welcome to the Nintendo Wiretap for Tuesday, February 18th, 2020. I'm your host, Amiibo Jason, and on today's episode we have a lot to cover. First and foremost, we have a brand new Animal Crossing Direct coming, we have a brand new Nintendo Switch Lite color, and lots more. So, without further ado, let's take a look. Alright, let's just jump into the big story of the day, and that is, of course, an Animal Crossing Direct is coming on February 20th. We have been patiently waiting for a Nintendo Direct of any kind for months now, so it's nice to see that we're finally getting something, even though it's not a general Nintendo Direct, but Animal Crossing, I'll take it. So this one kicks off on February 20th at 6 a.m. Pacific Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and 8 a.m. Central Time, if you're in the Midwest like me, and it's going to be 25 minutes of live-streamed Animal Crossing New Horizons goodness. I'm expecting to see lots of things about crafting, the game itself, maybe some NPCs. Here's hoping for maybe some Amiibo news. That'd be nice. And who knows, maybe some additional surprises too. Now, there is a lot to speculate on what we might expect from this Direct, but instead of trying to cover that in a news program like this, we have something even better coming up. Kicking off tomorrow evening, myself and Happily Candied are going to be doing a live stream talking about all of the amazing Animal Crossing things that we are hoping to see, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, feel free to speculate to your heart's content down in those comments below on what you're hoping to see in this Animal Crossing Direct. There you go, folks. The Nintendo Direct drought is officially over. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. Alright, coming in at number 2 today, something that I was not expecting to see this morning, but we did get a brand new color, coral in fact, or pink, depending on what you want to call it, coming to the Nintendo Switch Lite family. Now, this one is coming to Japan first. In fact, it's coming out in Japan on the exact same day as Animal Crossing New Horizons on March 20th. And like I said before, it's officially called Coral. And if you're in the US, you have a little bit more time to wait for this one. It was confirmed that the Coral Nintendo Switch Lite is coming to the US on April the 3rd, so about 2 weeks after it's coming out in Japan for some reason, but what are you gonna do? Now, this one is going to be the exact same price as all of the other Nintendo Switch Lites at about $199. Now, my biggest complaint with this is that it's not a Animal Crossing Special Edition Switch Lite. I really wanted to see one of those, but I guess this one's going to do. And I know a lot of people were kind of holding out hope for a pinkish type of Switch Lite, so I'm sure you have something to celebrate here too. But there you go, April 3rd in the US, a Coral Nintendo Switch Lite. Let me know your thoughts on this one in those comments down below. Alright, those were the two biggest stories of the day, but now I want to introduce you to a brand new segment we're going to be doing here on the Nintendo Wiretap, where we briefly take a look at all of the other stories that happened today as seen on NintendoWire.com. That's right, we have a website too. Crazy, right? Keep in mind, real quick, this is a very brief synopsis of the story. If you want to see the entire thing, I have links to all of these stories in the description down below. Right, first up, there is a brand new episode of Pokemon Twilight Wings, which is kind of a more, gritty version of Pokemon. It's a cool anime if you want to check it out. It does take place completely in the Galar region, so if you're into that, this is definitely a cool little anime for you. Next up, a French retailer just blew my mind with just one of the most simplistic, but at the same time too, amazing pre-order bonuses for Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's in the form of a boarding pass for an airplane, which I love how this thing looks, and attached to it is a little scratch-off card for 1 free month of Nintendo Switch Online. Like I said before, really basic pre-order bonus, but at the same time too, I love this thing. The Witcher 3 got an update today, which essentially allows you to take PC save games and use them on the Nintendo Switch, and this is one of the first times we've seen something like this, and I love the fact that CD Projekt Red is taking the care to add this kind of content even after the game has come out. And oh yeah, who could have seen this one coming? Detective Pikachu has been dethroned as the #1 opening weekend video game movie by none other than Sonic the Hedgehog. If you would have told me that a few months ago, I'd say you're absolutely nuts, but congrats to Sonic. Once again, if you want in-depth looks at all of these stories, I have a link to all of these in the description down below. Alright folks, that's going to wrap up tonight's episode of the Nintendo Wiretap. I'll be back tomorrow with yet another episode, but as always, until then, stay wired in. Bye, guys.